Okay,
Just depends.
Michael Krieber, now you've done a lot to this course. Tell us about the works you've done here.
We came in, and I thought the course was just looking old, and it is. This course is now 30-something years old. And big timber, massive works, they all tend to sink in the ground. So the first priority was to just get everything up a little. Just because one puts one's own stamp on tracks when you work, I've changed the line quite a lot to things that I felt fit in the country, and that's a personal thing. Doesn't matter who designs, everybody's handwriting is different.
How many times do you traverse the hill? That's a lot more than it was. I lost count, really, walking the course.
Problem being, to run a 3-star 3-day event, you have to get 5,130 metres, and it's a very, very small site. So there's no choice but to go across and across and across and turn again and across. It's not my ideal of a three-day event run, but we do tick all the boxes, and I've tried to make it worth making each one of those ongoing loops to put enough interest in it to make it worth going there, both for horse and rider. You'll find if you go down the classes at 1 star, the course has, to me, a much better feel. It's like old-fashioned 3-day event. You've got some long runs across the country with not too much in your face, where at 2 and 3 star especially, it's very busy.
It is indeed. What would you consider to be the fences that are going to create some problems?
I don't do fences that are going to create problems.
Come now, Michael.
I always want to be surprised and horrified.
I said to Barry I didn't like the look of number 9. I didn't like the approach to that. I'm glad I'm not riding it. That might catch quite a few out, don't you think?
Downhill?
Yes, the one that's the Tricana on the angle.
It's interesting. It's a fairly classic fence, but not one that you meet terribly often in Australia. I mean, it relates directly to the Vicarage V at Badminton.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere before.
That's
so
where you've seen it, yes, at Badminton.
Duplicate of that.
That's not a duplicate. The Badminton one's at 90 degrees off 90 degrees. Those are only at 60-something. And in actual fact, the conception for that vague idea, I built a Lexington footbridge over that ditch many years ago and spilt myself over it. But so the conception of the angle across that particular ditch comes from way back in the 1980s, early 1980s. And I thought the Badminton fence, and we wanted to do various classes. So that was created in 3 dimensions in the computer. And this is the thing working with my friend Mick Pinio. I create them in 3D in virtual space. He turns my vision into reality, trees and all.
Fantastic. Now, the combinations, if you walk them well, I get the sense they'll ride well. If you don't have attention to detail, you'll be chipping in strides and having trouble.
Attention to detail is what it's all about, surely. I'm sorry. Even the old sport was about attention to detail. The modern sport is about endless attention to detail. If we produce a decent course, it has to be ridden every stride. Just the same as if John Vallance produces a decent show jumping track. It has to be ridden every stride. Every time you shut your eyes, something may well go wrong.
I think this new course is going to catch some people out who are used to this being a long, open, relatively straightforward ride. It's now got some really good technical fences.
I haven't thought of it that way particularly, but yes, there's quite a lot of interest, and there's quite a lot of interest right across the spectrum of classes. I want all my customers to get round. I'm in no way looking to trap people. It's not something I do. But yes, in my mind, it is about looking, eyes up, watch, ride every single stride.
Michael Krieber, thank you.
Thank you.